Hello creators, day 24. Where are we headed? Well, who really knows? But first I want to bring you up to date onto where we are at in my area of interest, and that is the broadcasting / streaming of hockey games. We have reduced our workflow down to one automatic camera and one play-by-play operator. That's it. Nothing more, nobody else required. Our computer is always on, and the streaming is initiated by the CDN. So not much on our part to do. The automatic cameras are great. This is the end of our third year using an automatic camera. By the way, the brand name is Pixelot. It's mounted on the wall, even with center ice. It has 4 lenses. So it captures 4 videos. The software then stitches those videos together. So we have a 180-degree video. But the neat part about this is the next part of the software then decides where the puck is and what the video should really be focusing on, and then only streams that part of the image. That part of the software, well, actually the camera plus the software all comes from Israel, and the software that actually focuses on the action on the puck is a twist on their rocket tracking software. So that's what goes into that automatic camera following the puck. Now, much to dismay of myself and our crew, all of the good broadcasts that we used to do are now eliminated. We can't do our PSAs, we can't run commercials, we can't do interviews, we can't overlay graphics. We're denied everything. We're locked out of the system. But that's going to change. I'm actively involved in a new system that's going to come into play across our league. All 12 teams going to have new cameras and new software with a completely different approach. The new cameras going to function a lot like the old. It's going to take 4 images, stitch them, and focus. But at the start of the season, I upload to the CDN my graphics, and then I tell them at which point in the game automatically I want them to play those graphics. So it's sort of neat. It's a step in the right direction. What do I see happening beyond that is, I think we're going to take the system that's going to be coming into play, and we're going to be able to have 2 or 3 cameras of our own, take that automatic camera image, bring it into my laptop, which would be running vMix, and it's just one of my inputs. So I would have the main camera with a selected focus area, and then I would have 2 or 3 other cameras, perhaps on the goal or a close-up camera, and I could do the switching using vMix. That system would also allow me to overlay all the graphics. I use the APIs and get all my data updated, so I don't have to do anything manually or type anything in. Also, on Tuesday, a scorebot will be arriving, which attaches to our scoreboard controller, takes the serial data from that, sends it to the cloud, and milliseconds later, down to the computer comes, in my case, an XML file, but it could be in several formats, which is used to populate the graphics for the score bar, penalties, the clock, etc., etc., etc. So I see multi-cameras and our own graphics under the control of a switcher or operator. So that's it for what I see happening in my industry. That's the hockey streaming industry. Social media, I think, and this might be contrary to the most thoughts, I think Facebook is going to come more to the front, mainly because it's it's the social media equivalent to the Volkswagen, the people's car, the people's social media. Um, I think YouTube has too many restrictions and makes too many demands on the people using it. Casual users, I don't think, are comfortable with it. Whereas in Facebook, everybody uses Facebook, and I think it's going to be the medium of choice. Um, Even professional sports are going to. I think we've seen baseball games on Major League Baseball games on Facebook. We've seen parts of golf tournaments on there, and it allows for interaction between the fans and the streaming of the golf tournament. I remember, I guess it would be 2 years ago, an LPGA tournament, and Brooke Henderson, I think, was number 2 or 3 ranked in the world. Well, she just lives 20 minutes from where I do, and she played for a girls hockey team here, and I had the team picture, and she was the goalie. So while they're following Brooke on the LPGA tournament, I posted a comment on Facebook, and lo and behold, they took the graphic that I sent them, the team picture with Brooke as the goalie, and put it into their broadcast and personally thanked me on air. I thought that was a real treat, and I think we're going to be seeing more of those things. Well, that's my take on the future. I'm not sure what else. I can't control it.